What's up, YouTube? It's your girl K's Beauty World, and I'm back at it again with another freaking video. What video? What video? What? Yes, honey, your girl is back with another freaking video, dropping those bangers back to back to back to back. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button over your way. I don't know what side it's on, but you do. Also, hit the like button down below. Share amongst the whole community here on YouTube, because nothing but positive vibes remains here on this channel, and I talk true facts. Also, in the comment section down below, just post anything that, or say anything that you want me to do here on this channel, or, you know, challenges, whatever, and I will do them, you know what I'm saying? And I will shout you out if you do it. But anyways, let's get into the video. So I know you guys are probably wondering, like, Kayla, where have you been? Why haven't you been up here? It's been like a whole week since you've been here, and you know, stuff like that. Well, here's the reason why. So I basically took the time out to myself to try to relax and spend time with people, you know, talk as much as I can to my family and things in that nature. Now, I'm not ready to go into detail yet as to exactly why I went missing for some time here on YouTube, but eventually I will discuss that at a later time, but not right now. But in my life, as of 2018, I've had some 2019, I've had some very tough times. And I mean, I lost a loved one. Something serious really happened to my sister, and it seems like the battle never stops. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I feel like you have people in the world and society that is so freaking rude and mean. And what I mean by rude and mean is they don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you progress. They don't want to see you better yourself, or they don't want to see you rise above a standard. And I'm not saying job-wise, I'm not saying your inner circle life, I'm not saying family members, I'm just saying, like, in general, you have people that don't really want to see you succeed in life and better yourself and so forth. So with that being said, I had to kind of take this step back and take time to myself and realize, Kayla, if those people want to see you fail, let them think that. Because in my mind, I have my mind set up that I'm a winner no matter what you think. I'm always going to be on top. You may think I'm taking 10 steps back, but technically I'm 15 steps ahead of you. And I had to realize that, and I'm learning to realize that. And I mean, when you've been in a certain situation so long, and you've been a type of person who always took so much from everybody, and you never had that breaking point, I've reached that breaking point. And that's what I had to learn to deal with the time that I was gone here off of YouTube. So I've reached my breaking point. Now what do I do? So now I don't care what nobody says about me. I really don't, because the more I care what people say about me, the more harm is doing to my body, because I'm worrying, I'm stressing, I'm depressed, I'm sad, all of those things, and I have more things on my mind to deal with that's high priority versus the little simple things. So that's a reason that I have been going off of social media, because I have to get my life together, and I can't stop thinking, I have to stop thinking about what people are thinking about me, because I'm not going to get nowhere in life with people thinking, you know, a certain type of way about me. So if anybody out there is going through this same situation, and it doesn't just have to be on social media, it could be going on in your personal life, overlook them people, realize that you are the better person, you are the bigger person, you are the stronger person, and nothing is going to come between you and your goal that you have in life that you're trying to reach. And that's what took me so long to understand and realize what I had to do and what I had to reach. So now that I'm at that point, I'm happy. I'm excited. Like I want to see everybody succeed. If somebody come to me and ask me for help and I've had a problem with you in the past, or there's been some negativity towards me with you in the past, I'm still going to help you because I've overcame that situation. You know what I'm saying? So people that's like me, that always is concerned about what people say, take it from me and just let it go. Once you let it go, you will understand and realize that inside of you feels so much better. And people are going to come running back to you. Let me tell you, it's not the simple fact that, you know, you're doing better, you could be doing worse. I don't know. But that person who treated you like shit is going to come directly back to you. Excuse my French, but it's always the truth. They're going to come back to you regardless of whatever the situation is. So moving along from that, I wanted to come up here and talk about finances because I've seen a lot of things that's going on with finances and in a lot of people. Now, I'm not going to say I'm the richest person in the world because I'm not. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a billionaire. I'm none of that. I'm just an average person who knows how to budget and spend her money wisely. Now, the first tip that I can give you when it comes to if you're living from paycheck to paycheck, one of my main best advice that I can give you is to stop, think, plan. Plan is your big idea. You want to make sure you have enough money if you're living paycheck to paycheck to get you to the next paycheck. But my main point is, if you're living from paycheck to paycheck, you want to be able to pay what you got to pay, have money to spend, but yet have some money just in case an emergency happens. And what I mean by that is, say, take me for instance. I'm a person who I don't care to have expensive things. I don't. Because at the end of the day, I can go get a wannabe lookalike Michael Kors bag from somewhere else that's 10 times cheaper than an actual Michael Kors bag, and you're only paying for the name. That's just like Versace. That's just like, I don't know, whatever, Pumas, like everything. I'm not knocking anybody's company, so don't think I'm knocking nobody's company. But I'm talking about budgeting. Now, when you're a celebrity and you can afford those things, then go be it, sister or brother. You can do that. But if you're just out here and you're living paycheck to paycheck, you need to learn how to budget wisely. I budget myself wisely. If I know I get paid 2 times a month, I'm going to take my main check and I'm going to focus on all my bills that I have. So one check should pay all your bills. That second check is what you're going to have basically to spend throughout the rest of the remaining of the month until you get paid. So if you get paid $1,000 every 2 weeks, you say your rent is like $700. I don't know, just speaking out of terms. So $1,000, $700, $50, $60 light bill, $30 gas bill, boom. That's like 9 and some change, or maybe 8 and some change, because your rent is $700. So that's like almost at $900. So you have $100 to spare. So that basically should last you. That $100 should last you until your next pay. If it don't, it's fine. But you don't go out and buy like lobster. Don't go out and buy shrimp. Don't go out and buy things that you don't need. Get things that you need and that don't cost a lot. Just like people want to go shop for. Okay, I'm going to give you a prime example. Here's a prime example. I've got so many compliments on this watch right here. Okay? I don't know if you guys can see it good. Let me turn it from the side here. I've got a lot of compliments on this watch. It is a beautiful watch. It really is. I bought this watch at Rainbow for literally $7. People think this watch is Michael Kors or some other name brand that people always tell me. No, I bought it $8 from Rainbow. I'm not going to go out here and buy a lot of stuff that is unintentional and could break the next day, and then what do you have? My meaning of financial is try to become financially stable, because at the end of the day, all this stuff that's going on in the world, you don't never know when you may need to get out and run. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. You don't ever know what you need to do. So with that being said, learn how to budget your money. I don't care how old you are. If you're 50 years old, 30 years old, 40 years old, 60 years old, and you're watching my video, and you are in a tight budget place, don't ever feel like you're in a tight budget place. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because there are things that you can go shopping for that you need and that you want. Now, there's a difference. You get all of your needs stuff out the way, like you need to pay your car bill, you need to pay your car insurance, you need to pay your rent, you need to pay this, you need to pay that. You get those needs out the way. And then if you have money left over and you can say, I want to go buy this for myself, then buy it. But make sure you have enough money to last you to the next time in case you have an emergency. And that's all I'm trying to say. I've been this type of person since day one when I started working at 15 and a half with a worker's permit. And it has not failed me yet. I hustle and I hustle and I hustle. I bust my ass when I work, and I am a very wonderful worker. You can ask anybody that I've ever worked with, going all the way back to my first job. I used to work at McDonald's. That's where I first started. I worked at a wing spot. That was my second job. No, that wasn't my... Golden Corral was my second job. Then I worked at the wing spot. I worked at the wing spot for a long time. And then I started working at McDonald's and wing spot together. And then I finally moved out of North Carolina. And then I went to work at a gas station full time. And then I worked at a bowling alley and a gas station at the same time. And then I went to school and was working full time at school. And then I was working at the gas station. And then I graduated and I got me a job that I didn't need to work 2 jobs. So I got a job and I worked, as my career, medical assisting, which was very, nice and interesting. And then I moved again. And then once I moved again, I worked one job for a long time. For 4, maybe 3 years, I worked one job. And then I got a second job, which it helped me. I'm not going to say that it produced a lot of money, because it didn't, but it did help, you know what I'm saying? But now, and then I did hair on the side, and I'm like, I hustle in a positive manner. I hustle in a good way. I hustle because I don't want to see nobody in my family nor myself struggle, and I'm not going to do that, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, you have to get out there and you have to work hard, because at the end of the day, you want what you want, like I said, that you don't need, but you want what you want. And the harder you work, you can earn it. The harder you work, you'll have money to save for a rainy day. The harder you work, you'll have money for what you want, what you need, and you'll have that emergency money on deck. You know what I'm saying? So you have to put in perspective of all those things that I just said. And if you don't understand it, then I don't know a better way to break it down to you, because you just gonna spend money how you want to spend money. And that's not the way to go. Point blank, period. So, yeah, that's that idea. And some people had questions on my Instagram page wondering how my new job was going. My new job is fabulous. I am very stress-free. I feel amazing. I am 6 pounds lighter, and I feel like it's because of stress. That was at my old job, so I feel amazing. I am quitting my second job. I just feel so blessed and fortunate, and I am very honored to be able to do one job and make enough money and be financially stable. And God is good. When you think about that, you pray, you fast, you do everything you can to try to make something go real good and smooth. It'll work in your favor, because I have prayed, God knows, to find me a great job. I mean, there's going to be jobs that you don't want to take and go to. Take those opportunities as a blessing, because you never know what the Lord has in store for you. So if you have an opportunity to get out of where you are and you're not happy, take that opportunity, because that opportunity may be your life game change plan. And I'm telling you, I tried it. I took a leap out on faith, and I enjoy it. I love it. It's kind of what I was doing, but not more. I'm dealing more with the phone, checking in, stuff like that. I'm not really doing much of the back work, which isn't a problem because I wanted a change. I went back to school for medical billing and coding with administrative assistant. So I felt like I should move towards that field, and that's what I'm doing. I'm doing billing and administrative assistant work, and I enjoy it. It's something, it's something that keeps you always busy, always keep you steady. Nobody has time to be in your business. Nobody has time to really focus on your situation. Nobody has time to be all around in the office just focusing on your issues. You know what I'm saying? Because we're too busy. We see 80 patients a day. So when do I have time to worry about what she's doing? Or when do I have time to know about her personal life? You don't know. And that's where I want to be. I want to be somewhere that's very, very fast motivation and encouraging, and you always got people around you that say you're doing a wonderful job, and that's what makes it count. I'm telling you, thank you goes a long way. And I say that from my personal experience because I am from the South. Thank you from the South goes a long way. And I very, very, really, very, 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 really, really, really appreciate that, because it means so much to me. As to thank you as, Kelly, you're doing a wonderful job. Thank you for coming to work today. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for doing that. Like, I'm not hearing negative energy. Like, you don't hear that. And I love it. I love it. It's so wonderful. It really is. So with that being said, I am back, and I'm coming back hard and strong, and I want to try to encourage everybody to be at their best potential. I want everybody to be happy. I just want everybody in the whole entire world to come together as one nation, and let's stop focusing on all the bad stuff that's going on, and let's focus on each other. Like, we all need to stick together, because what's going on in society nowadays is very, very ridiculous, and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And a lot of people fail to realize that we're doing ignorant stuff for no reason. And it's just not Black people, it's not Latinos, it's not Caucasians, it's not Ethiopians, it's not whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's everybody that's doing crazy stuff, and it needs to come to a stop, because it's getting ridiculous. The world is getting crazy, and if I ever have a child, I do not want my child to grow up in this kind of society that is going on in the world nowadays. So with that being said, I will see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow. I promise. I love you guys. Peace. I'm out. Nice talking to ya.